contest so important here, and really sets the pace for the entire show. These two men have so much power in their hands, and you know they're looking for the victory. But Damian Drake, first and foremost, looking for some respect, and a handshake will be given from Valens.
Following the code of honor here in Epic Pro.
I mean, that's the thing about a match like this. There's no personal animosity, there's no beef, but it's not going to be any less intense than if there were, because both these guys want that win so badly. It doesn't matter how much they like or respect one another. They need to become 1W richer here at Epic Pro.
And Diego, he's a championship caliber competitor. He's won championships all over in MPW, all over SoCal. He's no slouch. Going for a wrist lock.
Showing that right now. Big headlock takeover. Taking Drake over, and look at the smile on his face here. He's pleased. Oh, almost a cover there, but Diego's saying not today.
Damian doing a good job trying to counter, but Diego staying on top of his game right now.
Yeah, but I mean, Diego just has that headlock cinched in here. Not letting go, but Damian give him no choice, and now in with a headlock of his own.
That was a very beautiful and simple counter right there by Damian.
Yeah, that's the thing about Damian Drake. We know one half of the unguided. We know he can bust out those flashy, funky maneuvers, but he only does it when he absolutely has to. His fundamentals, his ground game can rival the best of them here. And you're seeing it on display, kipping up into an arm drag.
By Damian right there, nice Japanese arm drag, follows up with a drop kick. Diego goes down.
Saying, Diego, paint me like one of your French girls.
Damian Drake with the early momentum here in the match. But of course, Diego has a hometown advantage. Oh, vicious chop from Damian.
Nasty chop there from Damian Drake. You might not think at it looking at him. He's a smaller guy, he's a svelte guy, but he has power behind those chops. Went for a lariat there, but up and over goes Diego. Catches him flush with a big drop kick.
Diego not willing to be outdone here tonight.
No, again, Diego, he suffered that loss of going down swinging. Diego knows that he cannot afford to go 0-2 here at Epic Pro. He cannot afford to be the luckiest loser.
Exactly. Wins and losses are everything here in Epic Pro. I know that sounds cliche, but it's true. As Diego now in total control.
You're hoping to
go for the Arabian moonsault, lands on his feet.
But nobody home there. Suicide dive. Taking Damian Drake to the outside. And Andrew, I want to point out, that is a hardwood floor. This ain't TV wrestling. There are no fluffy, comfortable pads. No, these guys getting the full brunt of that floor here.
Yeah, I mean, if you just stomp your foot on the ground, it's not going to make any noise. It's not very hollow. It's very hard. You know, I slipped on it last month and it hurt. You know, I'm telling you, it sucks.
It hurt like hell, and you weren't even getting tope suicida
no.
or chopped there by Diego Valens, but Damian Drake, it might have only served to piss him off there as he fires back with a shot of his own, but Diego in full control. It's the ropes, big kick, maybe thinking suplex. Yes!
Nice job by Diego, very textbook.
Cover here, could be it.
No, that was just a very low percentage maneuver right there, and this is a low percentage submission from Diego. It's not going to finish Damian Drake right now, but it's going to wear him down as the match goes along.
And it's going to get into his psyche to say, hey, man, I might not beat you with this move, but I got you down. I'm embarrassing you in front of these people here. Go back to Vegas. You got to think that Diego trying to get to the head of Damian Drake as much as he's trying to wear him down physically.
And Diego, he's been in there with a lot of top caliber talent, such as John Hennigan and Luchasaurus, Tyler Bateman, Peter Avalon, and Ray Rosas.
Damian has him now. Big backbreaker there. Excuse me, Andrew.
Yeah, no, that's all right.
Into the cover.
Damian Drake just really putting it to Diego right now in this opening contest.
Damian Drake might not have the resume of a John Hennigan or a Luchasaurus, but he is more than proving that he can hang, that he can prove his mettle here tonight against Diego.
Right now, he's got the momentum on Diego. Lights him up with a chop to the chest.
Yeah, and I mean, the pendulum swings that quickly. That is the caliber of competition we have in Epic Pro. Don't blink. You might miss it here. Damian going into the cover. Only a 2 count.
Good count by our referee, Victor Cuentas. Some excellent referees, along with some excellent wrestlers here tonight.
Excellent commentators, if I might say so myself.
Well, you are pretty great.
Andrew, come on.
I am very sorry.
Big knee there into the upper back and a crisp uppercut. Did you see the fluidity there? It almost looked like something out of a video game by Damian Drake.
Beautiful combo by Damian Drake, just going to work on the back and the neck, just trying to take out that spine of Diego, because Diego, he likes to utilize a lot of chain offense where he transitions into different moves, such as the Northern Lights suplex into a double stomp where he just rolls back over. But of course, he needs his back to perform that move. Now Diego fighting back, but Damian cuts him off.
Oh, big elbow there by Damian Drake. Diego ducks under and gets leveled with a lariato for his troubles.
The action going back and forth here in this opening contest.
Uh-oh, I think Drake-a-mania might be running wild here, Andrew. The top has been popped.
Oh, but he gets caught with a knee to the face. Diego hits him with the clothesline.
Yeah, Diego back in firm control. Drake maybe took a few too many seconds, to placate these fans here. Paying for it now with a sick kick. And now Diego maybe looking to put him away here, Andrew. Maybe thinking for that devil's tail.
Or possibly the HD driver, the handsome devil driver. Oh! That's it with a super kick instead.
No fancy name for that super kick, but it was certainly effective as he sends Damian Drake spilling to the outside.
Diego Valens possibly going for an acai moonsault maybe. Oh!
Did not catch all of it, but still landed onto Damian Drake. It doesn't have to look pretty to be effective, Andrew.
Exactly, it doesn't have to be pretty, but it was effective. He caught Damian. It looked like he caught him on the shoulder. And Jordan, I don't know if you've ever had shoulder injuries. I have in a jiu-jitsu match. I popped my shoulder out and it sucked. And
it's nasty.
compete. So I wonder how Damian's feeling right now, because he just had a 150-pound man fall right on his shoulder.
Well, if you're Damian Drake,
going for the devil's tail. Damian countered it, though. Sorry to cut you off.
No, please. The action's so fast and furious. Damian Drake hits him with a couple of well-placed kicks and a big knee. And now maybe looking to finish him off here.
Oh, vicious brainbuster onto Diego.
Leg hooked. Looking for the win. No.
Both legs hooked, but still not enough. I mean, like I said, Diego Valens is a championship caliber competitor. It's going to take a lot to put him down.
Yeah, but I mean, take nothing away from Damian Drake. Maybe not here in Southern California necessarily, but in his native Vegas, the Vegas-born Damian Drake has collected his fair share of gold.
He has won championships all over Vegas, including FSW, but Diego, going for the devil's tail, catches him with a step up into gear.
Yeah, this ain't FSW, this is Epic Pro! Beautiful reverse Frankensteiner, that could be it, Andrew!
Two count only. And as I was saying, like, yes, he has won titles in Vegas, but Diego Valens still has the hometown advantage. He slept in his own bed tonight. He didn't have to travel far tonight. He's the fresher man right now between the two.
He absolutely is, but interestingly enough, I'd say maybe the fans more on the side of Damian Drake. I don't know if because of that infectious charisma, that 80s spirit, but from where I'm standing, Damian Drake has the fans in the palm of his hand, hoping to have the same with Diego Valens, but instead getting Blue Thunder Bomb could be it. No.
That was a great variation of the Blue Thunder Bomb by Diego, one of the most unique I've ever seen.
Almost caught him like mid Blue Thunder Bomb. Usually you see the full rotation. Diego instead caught Drake from the corner and cinched it in.
Diego now trying to rally the fans behind him.
Great innovation there from Diego Valens.
And Jordan, to your point about who the fans might like, I don't think they have a favorite in either one. I think they just want to see a good match here.
Well, they're seeing it right here.
Dragon suplex. Springboard ace crusher goes for the pin.
He calls it the rad combo. It could get him a victory. No. Not tonight, Andrew.
That was a beautiful combo by Damian Drake, but as you said, not tonight. That was a very close one.
It was rad, but it was not rad enough. What does Damian Drake have planned here?
Possibly going for a tiger driver, maybe?
No, Diego able to wiggle out of dodge, but the big elbow from Drake catches him before he can get anything going.
Going for the O'Connor roll.
No.
Rolls through.
Transitioning into,
into the devil's tail. He connects. This could be it.
Drake's out. That's got to be it.
It's over. Diego Valens picks up his first win here in Epic Pro.
Diego Valens!
An excellent showing from the debuting Damian Drake, but still not enough to put away Diego Valens. An interesting matchup here. Two students of... I got cut off by Michael Hopkins, excuse me.
Michael Hopkins not making any friends tonight, and Andrew, I respect your instinct. You don't want to talk over the wrestlers while they're talking in the ring, but with a guy like Michael Hopkins, if we extended him that courtesy, this might be a silent match commentary-wise. We might not speak the entire time with all the jaw-jacking that this guy does.
I mean, I like having teeth, so I don't want any of the wrestlers just to punch me in the face while I'm talking over them. So.
I don't blame you for that, and Michael Hopkins certainly no stranger to punching faces, but Matt Vandagriff getting the upper hand early on.
As I was saying, this match, two wrestlers, a product of two SoCal legends. Vandagriff, of course, trained under Joey Chaos Munoz at the Santana Bros Wrestling Academy. Michael Hopkins training under B-Boy at Level Up Pro Wrestling down in San Diego. So this is going to be an interesting matchup, seeing the two legacies of two legends continuing in this matchup right here.
We saw B-Boy back at going down, swinging, of course, falling to Brendan Divide here. Hopkins hoping to have more luck than his trainer, but getting caught in pinning predicaments like that, it's not how you do it.
Vandagriff, a very crafty wrestler. Of course, he is the aerial chemist, falling with style. He has so many nicknames that basically play up his high-flying style, but he can also go on the mat. He can also go hold for hold. He's no slouch technique-wise. And there you see going for a double wrist lock into a wrist lock.
Yeah, just so technically sound is Matt Vandagriff. And you mentioned the new nickname, the Aerial Chemist. I think it's much more than just a flashy nickname. I think it means much more than cool goggles or a nifty entrance robe. I mean, ever since adopting that nickname, Matt Vandagriff has really turned a new leaf here. We've seen a much darker side of Matt Vandagriff, a much more eclectic side of Matt Vandagriff. And as you're seeing right here, knee cinched down into the bicep of Hopkins. It's paying off.
He used to be a more colorful competitor, but now you see he's a little more, little toned down in terms of his look and all that, but he can still go in the ring and he's still going hard, but it's just that he's way more aggressive now.
He doesn't need the flashy gear. The flashy moves such as that speak for themselves. Picture perfect drop kick followed up by a kip up by the Aerial Chemist.
Beautiful work by Matt Vandagriff. Comes charging in, hits him with the running European uppercut.
Oh, it just makes it look so easy. Fans, I can tell you it is not. Standing moonsault there, leg hooked, not enough.
And the height he got on that moonsault, I mean, you see people just flipping, like doing a backflip. Vandagriff just jumped up in the air and then he flipped.
That's the thing. I mean, Matt Vandagriff might as well have been going from the top rope. It was a standing moonsault, but with the elevation he got, I can hardly blame you for the confusion.
You know, Jordan, a little interesting fact about this match. Originally, Matt Vandagriff was supposed to face Lil Cholo, but Lil Cholo, unfortunately, having some health issues. We like to send our best wishes out to Lil Cholo right now.
Of course, one of the best in the game. Hope to see him back very, very soon at Epic Pro and beyond here. But Michael Hopkins, a more than worthy replacement.
Sweeps up Vandagriff. Hits him with a super kick. Vandagriff now on the floor.
Yeah, he calls himself an aerial chemist. He might need to be the aerial dentist after that, rearranging those teeth. My goodness.
Hopkins playing up to the crowd, but they're not liking him.
Hopkins looking to go high risk, and he lands all of it on Vandagriff.
Beautiful slingshot plancha by Hopkins. He didn't need to do anything fancy. He was just direct, and he got the damage done.
No, come on, bring it back in this ring.
Oh, look at that. Hopkins has the scooter.
I've seen this many times before, Jordan. He likes to use that scooter to get some momentum to knock his opponent out.
They see him rolling. They hating, patrolling, trying to catch him right and dirty. And catches Matt Vandagriff with a nasty clothesline.
And folks, don't be confused. Michael Hopkins has been doing that for a long time. He didn't see someone else in some viral clip doing that and thinking, oh, I'm going to do it myself. No offense to Cole Raddick, great competitor, but Michael Hopkins, the originator of the e-scooter clothesline.
Will it be enough? Leg hook? No. Michael Hopkins here, he can't afford to get frustrated. That nasty, sultry attitude we mentioned, that is his Achilles heel.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, Michael Hopkins sees red, and he gets sloppy. And I understand that. He cares so much about a victory here at Epic Pro. He thinks so highly of himself. A certain ego is healthy, but when you're in there against Matt Vandagriff and you let it go unchecked, that's no good.
Well, Jordan, I hate to be cliche and like corny, but the old adage goes, a mad fighter is a bad fighter. You let your emotions get the best of you. You don't really think with strategy or technique. You just go for it, and it usually costs you. Hopkins now going for a springboard. Beautiful job.
Springboard uppercut off of that Insaguri into the cover here. Could be enough. No.
Beautiful job connecting on the jaw of Matt Vandagriff. It didn't get everything, but it got enough to put him down. And of course, Hopkins really needs to stay on top of Vandagriff.
He can't spend these precious seconds he has the aerial chemist down arguing with referee Scarlett Donovan.
He's just allowing Matt Vandagriff to recover at this point. Now he's got him in a front chokehold. Yeah, Vandagriff trying to fight the hands.
Choking the life out of Matt Vandagriff here. Flips and flops and everything in between are great, Vandagriff, but can't get to the top rope to do it if you can't breathe. Michael Hopkins knows this, and so does Vandagriff, fighting his way out.
Hopkins reverses the Irish whip. Oh, nice height from Vandagriff.
Sunset flip.
2 count only to Scarlett Donovan.
But Michael Hopkins sends Vandagriff outside of the ring, and you see him nursing that right arm here. Some of that offense from Vandagriff paying off. Perhaps some of Hopkins' own high-risk offense coming back to bite him.
Hopkins now, what's he going for? Going for the e-scooter again.
Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, Andrew.
One more ride.
As a great man named Fred Durst once said,
oh, God.
Rollin', rollin', rollin'.
Oh,
God.
Well, as another great man once said, hands down, man down, and you saw that right there.
Yeah, I guess.
Vandagriff now getting on the e-scooter.
Well, I was going to say that he's not a Fred Durst fan, but now we see him rolling, rolling, rolling. I guess he is down with the biscuit.
Oh, God. What could we be seeing here? Vandagriff with a receipt onto Michael Hopkins.
It's Vandagriff's way or the highway.
I like what you did there.
He did it all for the nook. That one doesn't really work. But I'll tell you what is working, the offense of Matt Vandagriff here, giving Hopkins a taste of his own medicine as he sends him back into the ring.
Hopkins a clothesline.
Yeah.
Oh!
Look at that, one of his own slingshot variation. But Hopkins is hurt, and you see him nursing that arm.
That's right. The arm basically
cover
could take away some offense, and right there, it probably helped Vandagriff kicked out.
Yeah, I mean, Hopkins wasn't able to properly hook that leg the way he might have if he had a completely healthy arm.
You said that better than I could.
Vandagriff here is hurt, and you can see him trying to beat some life back into that head. But Hopkins has him right where he wants him, Andrew.
Possibly going for that Tiger Bomb.
That signature Tiger Bomb has put so many opponents away.
But Vandagriff fighting it off with a smart counter, just getting that knee to the ground. Oh, trying to ground all his weight so Hopkins can't pick him up, and it worked. Now both men exchanging strikes.
Yeah, forearms here in the center of the ring. There's nothing fancy about those forearms. And look at Hopkins on spaghetti legs. Oh, back and forth they go. Neither man giving an inch here, Andrew.
God, my head hurts watching this.
Yeah, how do you think their heads feel?
Not very good.
Cracking uppercut there by Hopkins. Finally takes Vandagriff down, and Hopkins has to capitalize.
And I don't know if you noticed, Jordan, but Vandagriff looked like he hit his face right on the canvas.
Well, I'll tell you that he hit his boot right on Michael Hopkins' face. I can tell you that much. As he goes into the cover, could be it. No, not enough.
Hopkins comes charging in, gets hit with a back elbow. Vandagriff now with a series of kicks.
When Vandagriff gets going, it is very, very hard to stop him here, but Michael Hopkins might have found the answer. Or maybe not.
Oh, beautiful setup into that tiger feint kick in the corner. Now Matt Vandagriff going to the top rope. What could he be going for?
He's hoping to follow up. We've seen this before. Feeling froggy is Matt Vandagriff.
The height on that frog splash. Goes
One, two. No.
Oh, 2 count only.
Not able to get the thribbit. Here is Matt Vandagriff off that frog splash.
And I gotta say, great job by Scarlett Donovan on the count, making sure it was fair and accurate. Like I said before, we have the best referees and the best wrestlers here in Epic Pro.
Yeah, but look at Matt Vandagriff here, Andrew. Not giving Michael Hopkins a second, but maybe gave him a second too many.
Possibly setting up for a DDT. No, going for a Tiger Bomb.
Trying to put this away. He lands it. He lands it. This isn't. It's got to be. No.
Ooh. 2 count only.
Andrew, the Tiger Bomb is
Hopkins
Michael
with the tornado kick. Sorry to cut you off.
No, into the cover here. Got to be it now, right? No. Andrew, the Tiger Bomb is Michael Hopkins' signature maneuver. If that didn't put away Vandagriff, I don't know what will.
I've seen him put away a lot of wrestlers with that move, but wow, Vandagriff kicking out of that.
I mean, you see the effects of that and the kick there. Vandagriff clutching his face.
But you also have to wonder, did that damage to the arm of Michael Hopkins prevent him from getting the full technique of that Tiger?
Sure.
And that is the question. Or does Vandagriff just want it that bad?
Perhaps a combination of both. What's Hopkins looking for here? I don't think we're going to find out. Vandagriff catches him with those knees, but Hopkins...
And holding him with the cravat. I love that.
I don't think Michael Hopkins loves it.
Oh, bounces off the top.
Look at that. Almost a Code Red variation.
It looked like a flipping destroyer.
Oh, shining wizard by the aerial chemist.
This could be it.
Great ring positioning. Got to be it.
It's over. Matt Vandagriff picks up the win in his Epic Pro debut.
Matt Vandagriff.
Delilah Doom, you've been a pain in my ass for 5 years, haven't you? It doesn't matter if it's True Grit or CGK. You've been a real pain in my ass. And November 12th at Epic Pro, I'm gonna finish you off. I'm gonna show you why I'm the Grizzled Outlaw. And that's no bullshit.
Part of me just thinks he's just a bully. I mean, you saw the same thing happen with him and Darwin Finch at the last event. Now he's doing the same with Delilah Doom. He's just trying to take out his frustrations against fellow competitors.
Listen, I think the name Big Dick might be apropos, all right?
You're not wrong there.
Look at this, Delilah Doom using that size disadvantage to her advantage.
And I should say, Hogg and Delilah Doom, I mean, they've been in a lot of matches against each other on opposite ends in tag team matches, excuse me. Delilah trying to go after Haste directly.
A storied history, but it all comes down to this. Good versus evil, light versus dark. Delilah Doom versus Big Dick Hogg.
Delilah with a tope suicida.
And she's not done, Andrew.
Going for a second.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. look at Big Dick.
Rocking Haste. That's like more than 200-pound. Oh, never mind.
Oh, well, they say
spoke too soon.
Yeah, they say third time's the charm, but not tonight. Haste looking to send Delilah into that corner post, but Delilah giving him a taste of his own medicine.
Just face first into hard metal. I don't know if you've ever been hit in the head with metal, Jordan. It sucks.
I can't say I have. You know, Andrew, people love to say that the apron is the hardest part of the ring. It is actually the hardest part of the ring canvas, because the actual hardest part of the ring are those posts.
Exactly. Now Delilah has Haste in the corner. Haste.
Oh my God! Leveling her with the big boot.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, Delilah Doom might be dead. Can we get a medic out there? That was unbelievably brutal.
She looks knocked out. Referee Victor Quintas, if he stopped the match, I would not blame him.
I mean, no one wants to see a match like this end this way. A grudge match 5 years in the making between two of Santino Bros' finest.
You're correct, Jordan, but no one wants to see anyone get hurt here.
I mean, except maybe Hogg.
That's true. I mean, I know that's part of the game, but we want to see these competitors live to fight another day.
Well, if you don't want to see Delilah Doom get hurt, then you are not not getting your wish.
Match.
Yeah, no. Chirping chop there from Haste, and he is not done here. Listen, the fiery spirit, the tenacity, the heart of Delilah Doom is unparalleled. Make no mistake about it. But she's given up, what, probably 200 pounds to Haste?
More than that. Hogg weighing in at 250, so I'm imagining it around that 250 mark. A weight difference of that size. Oh, and Delilah trying to fight back.
Shots right to the gut here, hoping to knock the wind out of Haste.
And that's what she needs to do. She needs to attack the body of Haste. She also needs to attack the legs, sort of like chop down the tree. It's sort of an old adage in Muay Thai.
And she sends Delilah against the ropes and gets caught with that elbow. Fans at home, feel your elbow. Lightly massage it. It is one of the hardest bones in the body. There is virtually no skin separating elbow from face with a move like that. Hook 'em horns!
And if you're someone who's like my size, you know, you can't even imagine what an elbow strike like that from someone the size of Hogg would.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, it would hurt even to you, but Delilah Doom feels it that much more. I do want to point out it's apropos. Haste threw up the hook 'em horns, and he only did get a 2 count. Perhaps
he is from Tyler, Texas, representing the Longhorns.
Yeah, but Delilah Doom is from right here in beautiful, sunny Southern California.
Correct,
and showing
she's actually from Texas as well, training under Shofunaki out there before she came out to the West Coast.
But has more than proven herself as a staple of this area.
Of course, Delilah Doom has been out here for 5 years, the exact amount of time Haste has had a problem with her. But Delilah going for a step-up Rana, but gets caught.
No. This is not looking good for Delilah here.
Delilah going for a triangle choke possibly.
She catches him.
Going for an arm bar, has it on the wrong side. She's trying.
Yeah, it is awkward, but you can tell that Haste is hurting right about now.
Now, the thing about this, Jordan, is it's just right now she's just holding him in place and like he's uncomfortable. This doesn't put him in trouble right there. Now, right there, he's out of trouble. But as I was saying,
Delilah Doom's in trouble there. Look at that inverted scoop slam.
Just dumps her right on her head.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Delilah Doom needs 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 moves to get Haste on spaghetti legs. Haste needs only 1 to put her out for moments at a time.
Exactly. It's a tale of speed versus power. Delilah Doom with the speed, Haste with the power. Delilah really needs to stick and move. The Haste is catching her, not letting her get much offense.
In every sense of the word, it is a David versus Goliath story here. I'm not sure if it'll end the same way the tail did. Maybe if Delilah has something to say about it.
Delilah with those jawbreakers now.
Hey,
getting her steps in.
Thick thighs and jazzercise, putting both to use right about now. Wheelbarrow positioning, but Haste saying not today.
Yeah, Haste a little too big for that. Oh, gets hit with that back elbow as he comes charging in. Delilah now on the ring apron.
Oh, but catches him. Thrown first in that top rope. It's going to be hard to lift anyone up, even if you're the size of Delilah Doom, if you can't breathe. And now Delilah on the top rope here. Missile drop kick, but Haste doesn't even fall.
Oh, now he's down. It took 2, but now he's down. And Delilah, running knee strikes.
Oh, but that knee gave up.
Oh, she goes for it again.
She is not letting it falter her. I mentioned that jazzercise. Shades of Richard Simmons here with this offense.
Delilah just going all out right now, trying to do everything she can to take down the big man.
Be it. Oh, and that's the thing. Haste's leg is like the size of Delilah Doom's entire body.
I would probably compare this to probably fighting your dad. Have you ever fought your dad, Jordan?
I cannot say I fought my dad, Andrew. I think you might need a little therapy, my friend. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm long past that.
Delilah Doom trying to muscle Haste up. I mean, that's the tough thing is you get a guy down with a great maneuver like that, but you want to hit him with the other tools in your toolbox. Well, you got to get him back to your feet, and that's easier said than done.
Haste now using that power to counter Delilah's attempt. I don't know what she was going for, but Haste has her on the ring apron. Oh, shoulder to the midsection. Follows up again.
Yeah, whatever she's going for, she's not giving it up easily.
Haste now looking winded. Oh, Delilah with the knees to the face.
Almost a code breaker variation here.
Now going for the tiger feint kick possibly.
She calls it the Star 6-9.
She connects. Haste is rocked. Delilah picking up the momentum she needs to get the advantage in this match.
And Haste was in fact redialed here. But we'll have to see if a voicemail can be left in the form of 1, 2, 3. Delilah up to that top rope. You know she is so comfortable.
Delilah misses, rolls through. Oh, Haste with the headbutt.
Oh my God, a head twice the size of Delilah's.
D. Oh, follows up with a lariat.
Haas calls that the crazy lariat.
It's over.
And it puts Delilah away.
Winner of the match, Big Dick Hogg.
What a match tonight between these two. Hogg picking up the win, now 2-0 here at Epic Pro.
Listen, Andrew, Hogg is absolutely unstoppable. They say everything's bigger in Texas. Well, if this is a battle of two Texans, this one was a big old barn burner here. Probably should not have phrased it that way. He's trying to beat me. But nevertheless, here tonight, Adrian Quest against Jay Cabrera, the smaller of the two combatants.
Oh, fast start. Oh, Adrian Quest going tilt-a-whirl head scissors, excuse me.
And this guy just so fast, too quick to handle. Is Adrian Quest, and young Fuego looking to fly. Tope Suicida.
Not even a minute into the match, and Adrian Quest going all out already.
It's almost like there's a Tope quota here tonight. Like every match has to get one in some way. And Adrian Quest said, I will fill that quota almost immediately, and I will fill the chest of Che Cabrera with my hand.
I heard there's a bonus for every Tope wrestler.
Wow.
Get an additional $10.
How about chops here? Adrian Quest seems to think there's a chop bonus with all the ones he's laying out onto Che Cabrera.
I don't think there is, but stiff forearms, I think there's a bonus for that.
Look at here. Young Fuego. Big kicks there to Che Cabrera. Yeah, big kicks there to Che Cabrera. And you would think Latino meat has the advantage heading into this one, but maybe underestimated Fuego a little bit. I don't know. Wheelbarrow positioning into a beautiful bulldog.
I mean, I should mention this is technically Che's second match of the evening. He did wrestle on another show earlier today in Orange County and made his way over here right after that match. So it could be fatigue setting in right now.
Listen,
and also, sorry to interrupt
you,
but just a few weeks ago in this very building, he was in a death match against Ray Rosas. Wow. And if you go on Che's Twitter account, you can see all the damage that was done. You can see all the blood Che lost. You have to wonder if he's fully recovered from that match.
Well, he seems to be pretty recovered right about now. The deceptively agile Che Cabrera just laying shots into Adrian Quest off that flurry of offense.
Of course, Adrian Quest had that quick start, but now Che in total control. Sends him to the outside.
Listen, Che Cabrera is a big man. I'm not sure if your television screens, your computer screens do it justice. This man is, he is not called Latino meat because it is a catchy nickname. He is an absolute ham hock of an individual.
If you're trying to find something in your house that would compare to the size of Che, I'd say go up to your refrigerator. That's pretty much the same size as Che.
Look at that here. You're not going to get chops from a refrigerator like you're going to get from Che Cabrera. But Adrian Quest, well, he wasn't backing down at first, but now has no choice. And look at that. Latino meat's for the people.
Just like Wu-Tang, he's for the children. As he sends Adrian Quest face first into the ring apron right there.
The hardest part of the ring canvas, as previously established. And now going for the cover. A bit of a lackadaisical cover. Only hooked that leg after the 1 count. But nevertheless, Che Cabrera staying on top of Adrian Quest here. And Andrew, let me ask you this. Who do you give the advantage to? Because obviously Che Cabrera, the much bigger of the two combatants. Both of these athletes featured on New Japan Strong. But Adrian Quest had much more time to prepare for this booking. Yes, it wasn't against Che Cabrera.
Beautiful Cabradora right there by Che.
And cracking Cabradoras like that.
You said who do I think has the advantage?
Well, it might not matter.
I don't know anymore at this point, Jordan, because as I said,
cover again.
Adrian Quest has been wrestling since he was a kid. He's got the experience advantage in this. On top of that, he's got the freshness advantage. He hasn't wrestled today, unlike Che.
And as I was saying, he prepared for a booking here tonight. Che Cabrera only thought he was wrestling in Orange County.
And it was a tag team match as well, so you have to wonder what his conditioning is like. Adrian Quest also...
Oh my God, face into turnbuckle there off the Snake Eyes.
In a death match just a few weeks ago.
Cover here.
2 count only, says referee Scarlett Donovan.
You're absolutely right. Che Cabrera, a jack of all trades, can wrestle the more traditional Japanese style, can wrestle deathmatch style, and can beat the the tar, as you're seeing here, out of Adrian Quest.
And you can say the same thing about Adrian Quest. He's also very well-versed and adapted to different styles and all that. But, you know, this is really just a battle between two really gifted and talented wrestlers who are just two of the best hybrid wrestlers we have here in SoCal right now. As Che, what's he going for? Quest trying to fight him off.
Look at this, big elbows to the back of Che Cabrera.
Oh, gets caught with a boot to the face.
Tilt-a-whirl tornado DDT.
At first, I thought he was going to go for the 40-ounce bounce, but instead turned it into a DDT.
Well, that's the thing about Adrian Quest. He's able to adapt so quickly. He sees that maybe something isn't exactly how we pictured it. Well, I'll adapt. I'll change it on the fly, and you're seeing it here, but wasting precious seconds with Che Cabrera down.
But you also have to wonder, is he trying to recover from something? Did Che do something to his body? Possibly that
Have you not been watching this same match? I mean, Che Cabrera's been beating the hell out of Adrian Quest.
Quest now, oh, beautiful.
Around and around and around we go, and down goes Che Cabrera off that drop kick. Adrian Quest is not stopping here.
Quest now going to the top rope. Going for a Hurricane, he gets it. Che to the outside, Quest, what's he going for now?
Maybe that acai moonsault, yes he
Oh,
is!
he gets it.
Adrian Quest takes Che Cabrera down, and now all he has to do is roll him back in that ring and get the 1, 2, 3. But Andrew, my friend, that is easier said than done.
Yeah, who knows how much damage Quest is suffering from Che.
I can't tell you the extent, but I can tell you in my medical opinion, it is a lot.
I did not know you had a medical opinion.
I'm not a doctor, I play one on TV, but nevertheless.
I was going to ask, could you look at my neck?
Adrian Quest hoping to zero in on the neck and many other parts of the body of Che Cabrera, but Cabrera catches him midair.
Oh, into that air raid crash, driving the head down across the knee.
Yeah, knee to neck has been Che Cabrera's ace in the hole. Sends him down, spikes him on the back, leg hooked.
2 count only.
Unable to put Quest away.
Barely kicks out. Che giving it his all. Also Quest giving it his all. These two going back and forth. It's hard to tell who's going to have the advantage at any point in this match.
Andrew, when those straps come down, that means no good things for Adrian Quest. Che Cabrera means business. He's looking to finish this one quick.
Oh, Quest counters. Small package, 2 count only.
We talked about beating his meat. How appropriate that he's going for the small package, and now Quest
into that STF.
A variation of the STF here. Much more elevation than you traditionally see.
He's torquing on that leg and knee.
And look at that. Yeah, Che is inching towards the ropes here.
Quest trying to get that wrist across the chin.
And he gets it. But you know that Quest is going to take every single second allotted to him by referee Scarlett Donovan. He needs to.
He's got till 5, and you got to make every second count in that ring.
4.99999. Quest allotted himself, and now trying to rally behind the people here. But what does he have to hit the monstrous Latino meat with to put him away?
Probably has to pull out a gun to put him away at this point.
Honestly, I would not be surprised. I do not believe that is legal under Epic Pro rules, but nevertheless, Che sending him onto the apron. Quest catches him with a big enziguri.
Adrian Quest now going to the top rope. He has Che stunned. Hits the 40-ounce bounce.
Yeah, Che is bouncing, but he's not going down. That sent him down.
Going for a moonsault cradle.
He gets it. Shoulders down. No.
He had it, but it was not enough to put away Che.
Well, Che, again, the story of tonight. Che is double Adrian Quest's body weight. You can't really blame him for not having perfect positioning on a pinfall. Now Quest, he's feeling it.
He hits ropes. Oh!
Spine busted.
He just got caught.
And Che Cabrera's not done yet here, Andrew. Oh my God! The back of Quest snapped in half, and mercifully it's over.
Che Cabrera.
like to think myself as a calm and collected person, but I do have a little bit of a temper. And while at the debuting Epic Pro Wrestling show, I gave what some people called the performance of the night, I simply can't walk away feeling satisfied. See, I lost to Cameron Gates, and I can accept defeat, but I can't accept defeat when low blows and eye pokes are involved. I try to do things the right way, the honest way, the way a Spartan should. And now, I look to my new opponent, Darwin Finch, and I've got a lot of respect for you. You've been around for a long time. You're a trainer at Santino Brothers, the same school as Cam Gates. Is that how you're teaching him? Or does he just not respect you enough to follow your teachings? One way or another, I'm holding you accountable. And I'll see you there.
Jordan Cruz, you say you respect me, but then you want to go ahead and try to use me as your scapegoat at the next Epic Pro show for what Cameron Gates did? Now, at Santino Bros, just like any other school, we teach all different types of wrestlers, and we teach them the right way, absolutely. But people are going to do what people do. I don't see a whole lot of respect coming from you. And this show is called No One Left to Blame. I'm seeing no one left to blame for your loss than yourself. So, you want to be like everybody else, you want to disrespect me, make me your whipping boy, because that's all you think I am? You've got another thing coming. Because you might just find yourself embarrassed when you lose to a nerd like me. Looks like I might have to take you back to school, buddy.
Excuse me. Jordan Cruz and Darwin Finch could not be more different, visually speaking.
Visually speaking, in terms of their background, Darwin Finch from the punk rock scene here in SoCal. Jordan Cruz from Lafayette, Louisiana, former Marine as well. We should wish everyone out there a happy Veterans Day, which was yesterday. Both men lock up. Yeah, very strong lock-up.
Jordan Cruz with the obvious power advantage, but Darwin Finch not going to go down swinging. And Darwin Finch saying, you know what, at Santino Brothers, we do teach them the right way, but people are going to do what people are going to do. I cannot be held responsible for Cameron Gates' action or for Cameron Gates' lack of a moral compass. I'm going to have to take you to school, Jordan Cruz, and that's exactly what we're seeing here.
You have to wonder if you're Jordan Cruz, do you want to go home for over Darwin Finch? Because Darwin Finch is a great technical wrestler, as we see there, reversing that chin lock into a front face lock of his own. Jordan with a peek through.
Yeah, very impressive here from Jordan Cruz. Unorthodox pinning predicament, but only a 2 count.
Great. Jordan reverses it.
And look at this, tit for tat, hold for hold. These two have each other's numbers, Andrew.
Now, Jordan, I don't know if you noticed, but Darwin was seemed to be favoring his back there a little bit.
I mean, Jordan Cruz is a big, tough, strong guy. A slam from him feels like 5 slams from any other competitor. I wouldn't be shocked if that were the case.
Nice work by him.
And a limb work from Darwin Finch. Call him a nerd, call him a geek, call him whatever you will. He has a scientific mind for professional wrestling, and you see that as he just dissects the body of Cruz.
And I've spoken to Darwin many times on a personal level, and he is a geek, and he is a wrestling geek. He studies all kinds of wrestling from lucha libre, Yava style, to world of sport.
Yeah, but I mean, take nothing away from Jordan Cruz. He is a student of the game in his own way. This is a guy, Jordan Cruz, who, yeah, you're seeing all over now. Every week, and he's wrestling at some of the premier promotions on the West Coast and beyond. Look at that. Beautiful around the world by Cruz into a Russian leg sweep, into a leg lock.
As Jordan, though, getting the ropes.
Yeah. But as I was saying, I mean, Cruz is someone who earned all that. Really, he did all of that the right way. He paid his dude. He logged his miles. He's a guy who would drive 4, 5, 6 hours from home just to set up a ring, just to shake hands and show face. And you're seeing it paying off here.
Darwin got sent to the floor. I hate to cut you off,
No, Cruz cut Darwin off with that offense. And now on the outside, but I mean, you want to talk about Finch favoring his back. It seems like Cruz is favoring his leg here.
I mean, the floor here at the Bill Greene Sports Complex in Cudahy is not a place that Darwin Finch is unfamiliar with. He's been there before.
Cover here by Cruz.
And match against Hogg going down swinging. He did take a package pile driver right on that ring apron. It fell to the floor. Darwin now on all fours after Jordan hit him with that elbow strike to the back of the neck.
And I wonder, Andrew, if this is some of Jordan's own insecurities paying off here. He couldn't get the job done against Cameron Gates. Did Cameron Gates bend the rules? Did he win that championship match via dubious means? Absolutely. But I feel like Jordan Cruz is maybe projecting here onto Darwin Finch. I'm not sure.
I mean, when you lose out on a title,
nice neck breaker there.
A chance
into the cover.
Sorry for interrupting you, but when you lose out on something like that, you tend to, something changes in your mind. You tend to become a little more angry, a little more aggressive.
You're saying maybe something is snapped here for Jordan Cruz.
I guess you could put it that way.
He's got to be careful his leg doesn't snap. He's still looking ginger on there as Darwin Finch trade shots back and forth.
Jordan, though, opening up on Darwin. Darwin trying to cover up.
Yeah, it's all you can do if you're Darwin Finch. You got a behemoth with the modern Spartan coming away at you.
Oh, but Darwin with that nerd rage.
Yeah, picking his spot here is Darwin Finch. And you see that. You don't got to be the biggest dog in the fight. It's not about the size of the dog in the fight. It's about the size of the fight in the dog. And this puppy got strength.
Darwin sends Jordan face first into the canvas, goes for the running drop kick, and he connects.
Nice drop kick there.
Jordan favoring the jaw right now. Darwin comes charging in, gets flagged to the apron. Oh, nice work by Jordan Cruz. Now going to the top, possibly.
Oh, so much damage has already
Darwin,
been done on
with
the outside.
Palm strike.
Yeah, Finch knows that. Heading to the top himself. What does Finch have in mind?
Darwin with a beautiful drop kick.
Missile drop kick shot directly to the heart of Cruz.
Sending Jordan right into the corner.
Yeah, and look at Finch here. He is hurting, make no mistake about it. He is staying on top of Jordan Cruz. Cruz is one of the best of the West. He knows what a victory against Cruz would mean. Nice dragon screw leg whip there.
Darwin staying on top of the leg. Oh, rolls through. Oh, he has Jordan in trouble.
Wow.
But Jordan very close to the ropes. He's got to reach.
And reach he does.
He does.
Wow.
Referee Victor Cuentos calling for the break.
Yeah, Cruz, Cruz is hurting. Darwin Finch is a cerebral wrestler. He is zeroed in on that leg. He is zeroed in on that weak spot of Jordan Cruz. And Cruz is feeling the effects of it. I mean, he can barely stand here, Andrew.
Ooh. Jordan, though, fighting back. He is very resilient, very tough, and he won't go down without a fight.
He's also very strong, but there's only so much you can do with that base damage. Again, weak cover, unable to hook the leg. Paying dividends is that strategy of Darwin Finch.
Jordan using that, tried to set up Darwin for that lariat to the back of the neck now. Oh,
maybe thinking gory. Oh my
gory
God.
Special into the knee.
The gory to sleep. But Jordan Cruz did not gory to sleep today.
I like that play on words.
I don't think Jordan Cruz likes anything about what's coming his way right now. And you see Finch grabbing the head here. I mean, maybe concussed, maybe some blood rushing there. I don't know. This has been a war, Andrew.
You see Darwin now trying to stay on top of that leg. But Jordan fighting off.
Yeah, using the less injured of the two legs to fight out of dodge. But you can see nursing it so badly. He is in a world of hurt, like a wounded animal is Jordan Cruz.
Oh, Jordan with the kick.
A sick kick, only needed 1 foot to level Finch and only needs 1 leg to hook and 3 counts, but only gets 2.
And you have to wonder, Jordan, is he going to use adrenaline to try and get over the damage that Darwin has done to his leg?
I mean, you got to use adrenaline, but at a certain point, adrenaline kicks out, and the longer and longer Darwin Finch keeps this contest going by kicking out, the less and less that adrenaline comes into play for Cruz. Darwin Finch is a chess player, and I'm not talking about the chess championships he won in high school being the geek that he is. I'm talking about metaphorically in the wrestling ring. He is playing the long game here, Andrew. Whoa.
Oh.
Telling Cruz that he's #1 there, I believe, Andrew.
Yeah, and he got slapped in the face just like my dad used to do to me when I
We
would
gotta
do that.
stop talking about your dad, man. Cruz had Finch up on his shoulders, but the leg gave out. Didn't give up there with the German suplex. Trying to level Finch once again for that lariat, but went to the well one too many times. Finch kipping out of dodge there, rolling a forearm.
Yeah, great work by Darwin going for the O'Connor roll, but Jordan had it scouted, held onto the top rope, and then Darwin just rolled forward to punch him in the face. A reversal sling blade by Darwin. Jordan Cruz in trouble now.
Oh, look at
Darwin
Finch.
has him.
Got him up. Oh, knee capitator from Darwin, and those knees were most certainly capitated.
Oh, now going for a knee bar right there.
Yeah, just zeroing in on that
extra
leg.
leverage. Jordan, I've been in this. I used to do jiu-jitsu. This move sucks to be in.
I mean, Cruz has no choice but to tap out here, Andrew. I mean,
he kicked out of it, though.
He finally escaped, but I just do not see a world where Jordan Cruz with one leg is able to win this thing. Even the way he landed there, he's hurt.
Oh, Jordan, though, with the jumping knee strike.
The big jumping knee.
Lariat to the back of the head.
Dory lariat there, followed up from the jumping knee. Cruz needs to put this one away.
It's over.
And he does.
Jordan Cruz with a big victory.
Jordan Cruz.
November 12th, Epic Pro Wrestling. No one left to blame. Burbank, California. The Brothers Divine are returning. And you know what? Finally, we get a tag team match where we can raise the stock of tag team wrestling here in SoCal. It's going to be the Brothers Divine versus one of the best tag team wrestlers in all of wrestling, Shane Haste. And that incredible wrestler is teaming up with Johnnie Robbie.
You see, tag team wrestling is all about chemistry. Knowing your partner inside and out. Now, see, Danny and I are brothers. We've known each other our whole lives. We've been teaming for years. In the backyard, training together, and now we're one of the most premier tag teams in the area. Shane and Johnny, you've been teaming for what? 4 or 5 months? And here's the real trick of it all. Shane, you know who knows Johnnie Robbie better than anyone else in this business? The people who brought her up, and that's the Brothers Divine. We know Johnnie Robbie's secrets, and so all we gotta do is separate the two of you and then do what we do best, and that's tag team wrestling. So Epic Pro November 12th, we're gonna turn the two of you into believers. Believe in the Brothers Divine.
Listen, the Brothers Divine have taught Johnnie Robbie everything she knows, but they have certainly not taught Johnnie Robbie everything that they know. And I think they might be giving her a lesson, a little bit of tough love here tonight in Cudahy.
Well, that's one thing to mention, Jordan, but you should also remember that she also trains under Ray Rosas. She's trained under Seth Skyfire. She's also trained under the likes of Tyler Bateman. So while the Divines might have taught her a lot, she's had a lot of great wrestlers teaching her.
Absolutely.
So
but look, I mean, there is no better teacher than experience.
That's
Johnnie
true.
Robbie has a case for Rookie of the Year, in my opinion. The things she has accomplished, the growth she has made in a little over a year in professional wrestling is absolutely unbelievable. It needs to be acknowledged. It needs to be commended. But Danny and Brendan, they have years and years and years of experience in her, and there's just no replicating that.
Exactly, and I know Johnnie Robbie trained 3 years before she made her debut, so she's been around almost as long as Danny and Brendan. But at the end of the day, the X factor is they have in-ring experience.
Yeah, training is very different than making the roads, making the miles, and wrestling in that ring in front of fans when the lights are hot and the winds matter. It just is. Oh, Johnnie Robbie may be hoping to make me eat some crow as she goes around the world. Danny has an answer, has the arm hooked and takes her down. Brendan saying that's how it's done.
Brendan continuing to talk to the fans.
What's the bird thing they do with the hands?
No, I think it's from Napoleon Dynamite.
Okay.
You remember that scene when they were doing the hand stuff?
Yeah, I mean, vote for Pedro, I guess. But nevertheless, Johnnie Robbie trying to get out of Danny Divine's clutches. She does, but only to be placed into Brendan's.
Johnny rolled forward, goes for the kip up.
Very interesting that Johnnie Robbie is the one starting out this tag team contest.
Oh, hits Brendan with a big forearm strike. Going for an arm jack, but he blocks it.
Brendan just too big, too tall, and too strong here.
But Johnnie with the speed advantage.
Finally does get that arm drag. It took a couple of tries, but hey, persistence pays off.
Basically what she had to do was use Brendan's own momentum against him because she can't use strength to overcome him.
In comes Shane Haste.
Knocks Brendan down.
Of course, a fixture of New Japan Pro Wrestling as a member of the Mighty. Spent many years World Wrestling Entertainment. Oh! The Mighty don't kneel, but Brendan Devine certainly does kick out. As Shane Haste stays on top of it. And I do want to point out the ponytail of Shane Haste, I guess you could call it. I don't want to call it a man bun.
It looks like a man bun.
Pony bun, there it is.
I just made that up, so we'll go with it.
Well, it's a cute look, but nothing cute about the way that Shane Haste is wrenching the fingers of Brendan Devine.
Yeah, that small joint manipulation sucks. It's not going to finish a match, but it's going to have an effect later on as it goes.
I mean, listen, Andrew, you want to talk about trainers that Johnnie Robbie had in the form of Ray Rosas and Brendan Devine and Danny Devine and Tyler Bateman. Shane Haste had some of the best trainers in the world. I'm talking about Triple H, Shawn Michaels, I mean Norman Smiley, Prince Albert, Tensai, Matt Bloom, whatever you want to call him. Dare I continue? Shane Haste has been formed and cultivated by some of the very best in the world, and you're seeing that payoff.
High-level training results in a high-level athlete.
Over here, only a 2 count.
Of course, Shane Haste been around the world even before he went to WWE. Competed in Pro Wrestling Noah, won THC Tag Team Championship gold with his partner Mikey Nichols.
Right now he has a new partner, and her name is Johnnie Robbie here. Look at this tandem offense here. What's Shane going for?
Oh, drops Johnnie across.
Could be it. Yeah, used Johnnie Robbie as a projectile onto Brendan Devine. These two have really been only teaming for 4 or 5 months now, but you would certainly not know it looking at their chemistry.
I mean, they're training all the time together, so that chemistry starts to build and build and build when you're getting to know your partner.
Wow.
Oh, big boot by
Yeah,
Brendan.
but I'll tell you what, nothing can replace, nothing can replicate the chemistry of brothers. Sidewalk backbreaker, followed up from that boot, Danny into the cover, only a 2 count.
Of course, Danny and Brendan, partners for life, basically.
Yeah, I mean, have known each other longer than anyone else has known them, really, physiologically speaking.
Yeah, aside from their parents.
But I mean, they knew each other. Well, no, they weren't. They're not twins, I guess. So it doesn't particularly.
Danny's known Brendan Brendan's entire life. Brendan has known Danny his entire life. They know each other like the back of each other's hands. But Johnnie Robbie, though, with the counter, going to work on Danny.
Yeah, they're not in there with their parents. This isn't your tag team match, Andrew. Johnny against the rope, but gets caught with a huge clothesline by Danny into the cover.
Danny just leveling Johnny.
Yeah, but that's the thing about Johnnie Robbie. It is not about how hard you get hit. It is about how hard you get hit and how fast you get back up. Johnnie Robbie still gets back up. It doesn't matter how much you hit her with. It doesn't matter how hard you hit her. She will always keep fighting.
Now Danny cutting off the ring, keeping Johnny in the corner of him and Brendan. Brendan with a clubbing forearm to the back of Johnny.
Yeah, Brendan just laying into Johnnie Robbie. Sometimes Brendan Devine is a fun-loving guy. He comes out to I'm a believer. He's kissing babies. He's shaking hands, but not tonight. The brothers Devine all business, and they need to be in the ring with Robbie and Haste. Johnny is fingertips away from Shane, but almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
And once again, the Devines cutting off the ring. Oh, Danny rolling forward.
Yeah, innovation from Danny Devine into the suplex there. Johnnie Robbie might be done.
2 count only, says referee Scarlett Donovan.
And you can tell Shane Haste is frustrated. He is an experienced competitor. He knows not to let that frustration overtake him here, Andrew.
Danny going to work on Johnny. Has her in the middle of the ring.
Look at the pain etched on the face of Johnnie Robbie. She is in a world of hurt right now, Andrew.
I mean, her spine is being bent back, Jordan. I mean, that sucks. Like,
Wheeled on from the Cudahy faithful. Somehow, someway, Johnnie Robbie finds a way to fight out and now trading shots with Danny Devine in the center of the ring, but once again back in the wrong part of town as Brendan makes the tag.
The Devine showing their tag team expertise in this match. Again, Jordan, you need to cut off the ring. And when you're in a tag team match, you can't let your opponent get the tag. You gotta wear them
there.
down.
Both legs hooked, could be it. No, Johnny able to kick out.
At this point, and yes, we have seen a lot of low percentage moves and holds on Johnnie Robbie, but they're taking their effect right now. And it's gonna end up, and it could end up being a finishing. It could end up finishing the match eventually.
I mean, call them low percentage if you want. When you double Johnnie Robbie's body weight, even a quote-unquote low percentage move is still gonna hurt like the dickens.
That is a great point, Jordan.
Yeah, I mean, Johnnie Robbie needs to make a tag here. If she doesn't get a tag in the next few moments, then this thing is academic. Danny going for that German suplex, but Johnnie from behind lands one of her own, the power, my God!
Danny looking stunned. Not only did he hurt his back and neck, but he looks like he's got a bit of a concussion right now.
Brendan tags in. Johnnie needs to do the same to Shane, but no! Brendan Devine taking Haste out of the equation, and I'm sorry, but I think that is it. I think Johnnie Robbie is done. I think that was her last-ditch effort, and I think it was squandered.
Brendan now tagging in Danny.
Maybe going for that. Divine elimination, lands all of it. Danny into the cover, but Robbie able to kick out.
Johnnie Robbie, she's so scrappy, and she's not just gonna go down without a fight. You have to throw everything, including the kitchen sink, at her if you want her just to stay down for a 3. I've seen her and Danny go at it numerous times last year. Let me tell you, these two, there's no love lost between them. Johnnie Robbie will fight to the death to make sure she gets a win over Danny Devine anytime they step into the ring.
Look at
Danny,
this!
over the top rope.
He's going for a splash, I think, but nobody home, and now...
Tilt-a-whirl head scissors by Johnnie Robbie sends Brendan into the corner.
She needs to make the tag here, and
she gets it.
Shane Haste in this thing like a house of fire. He has been waiting. He has been bubbling. He has been seeing what they're doing to his trainee, to his friend, to his practical little sister in Johnnie Robbie. And now he has taken all that anger out on the brothers Devine.
Shane Haste. Oh, big Saito suplex onto Danny. Drops him onto his head.
Ah, but Brendan there. Cut off by the kicks from Shane.
Oh, Regalplex onto Brendan.
And now Shane Haste is feeling it. This crowd is feeling it.
Picks him up. Oh, drops him down.
Almost a Michinoku driver there. Leg hooked. Oh, no.
A Falcon Arrow Michinoku driver, you could say.
So some type of combination of the two here. Whatever you want to call it, it nearly put Brendan Devine away.
I call it pretty and effective. Shane going for a pile driver, maybe.
Not today.
Gets caught.
Uranagi there for Danny Devine, but no, nobody home.
Oh, high-low from the Devines.
Devine elimination could be it. No. The Devine elimination did not put Shane Haste away. If the Devine elimination did not put Shane Haste away, I frankly don't know what the hell will.
I've seen them put away many wrestlers with that move in tag team competition. Shane Haste, though, just on another level here tonight.
Yeah,
looking for the generational shift, possibly. Oh, Shane reverses.
Able to get her to dodge, cracking Danny with that big knee.
Brendan over the top rope to the outside.
And now, how the turntable, Shane needs Johnnie, and he tagged her in. Kick to Danny. Devine's got those donut eyes all glazed over, wheelbarrow positioning into a code breaker from Robbie. Has she broken the code of the brothers Devine? Brendan breaks it up.
That was so close. Reckless Adolescence could have picked up the win there.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda, it doesn't matter. They didn't, and Brendan Devine gonna do everything in his power to make sure they don't.
Oh, Shane Haste.
Haste takes
sending Brendan to the outside and following up with the springboard plancha. Meanwhile, back in the ring, Johnnie has a hold of Danny. Oh, Danny!
No!
Johnnie fighting off, sends him into the ropes. She follows him.
Once again, that tilt-a-whirl has been her bread and butter. Legs hooked. Danny able to kick out.
What fantastic action we are seeing here at No One Left to Blame. Jordan, what a... You have to wonder what else is in store for the rest of the night. We have...
We still have our main events.
Oh.
Whoa. No!
Beautiful counter by Danny Devine.
Danny Devine powerbombing Johnnie Robbie into her tag team partner Shane Haste, and now
Dual spine busters.
Spine busters in stereo here.
Oh, this could be it. This could be the generational shit. They connect.
Divine intervention. Gotta be it.
Your winners of the match, the Brothers Divine.
Ray Rosas here, 2021 SoCal Wrestler of the Year. And you know, in my 13 years in this business, there's been one inevitable truth that I've had to come to terms with. And that's the fact that Southern California wrestling fans, they don't appreciate me. They don't deserve me. They don't realize the hard work I put in that ring. I don't have the views. I don't have the counts. I don't have the cred. I'm Ray goddamn Rosas. I'm the best in Southern California. And now I gotta take on Super Astro Jr. No offense to him, but he can't hold a candle to me. Just because you live off your father's legacy. Ray Rosas had to build his own legacy. Ray Rosas is building legacy for his future kids. I just can't figure it out. I just can't figure out why every time I get overlooked. I can't figure out why every time I'm getting passed by. So on November 12th, there's no one left to blame. But Ray Rosas, right? I gotta go out there and prove it time and time again, one more time, that Ray Rosas is the best.
Rosas, por ahí me enteré que estás hablando de mí. ¿Pero qué crees? Eso me pone contento y me tiene sin cuidado. Porque yo sé que en Estados Unidos se está hablando de un mexicano como lo es Super Astro Jr. ¿Y sabes qué? El respeto no se regala. El respeto se gana trabajando y demostrando lo que realmente uno es. Así es que mejor prepárate en vez de estar hablando. Porque este 12 de noviembre te voy a demostrar por qué Super Astro Jr. está aquí en Estados Unidos. Y Epic Pro van a ser testigos de la llegada del hijo del aerolito humano. Así es que, mis Rosas, be careful. Porque ese día, mi raza, mi gente, va a estar apoyando a Super Astro Jr. 12 de noviembre, Epic Pro, Super Astro Jr. is coming.
This contest is scheduled for the 20-minute time limit. Introducing first in the far corner to my right, hailing from Mexico City, Mexico. He is the Pro Wrestling Revolution Junior Heavyweight Champion. This is Super Astro Junior. And introducing his opponent, standing to my left, weighing in at 201 pounds, hailing from Antelope Valley, gifted and talented, Ray Rosas!
Now, Jordan, I don't know if you could hear, I mean, we have these headphones on to cancel out a lot of noise, but I don't know if you heard. I heard it very well. The fans in the corner of Super Astro Jr.
I think maybe they don't respect that nasty attitude of Ray Rosas, making excuses saying, you're only a superstar because of your father. You're only a superstar because of that nepotism, not recognizing Super Astro Jr.'s many accomplishments, not recognizing his innate talent garnered by hard work. Maybe the fans see through that fallacy. I do not know. I mean,
You also have to remember Ray Rosas defeated Kid Bandit at the last show. Kid Bandit, one of the most popular wrestlers we have out here in the West Coast. Ring the bell. And you know, beating one of the most popular wrestlers in the West Coast isn't going to win over a lot of fans.
I don't think Rey Rosas is here to win fans. I don't think he's here to make friends. I think Rey Rosas is here to win. And you see that icy glare etched towards Super Astro Jr. He's determined to do just that.
Super Astro.
Or maybe not, as
Trying
he
to get
exits
a
the
jump
ring.
on Ray. Ray just not having it, stalling now.
I wonder if Rey Rosas, it's going to sound strange, but bear with me, almost feeds off of the negative reaction from the people, almost revels in being a villain in that way. I don't know.
I feel like that could be it. I also feel like he's also just trying to throw Super Astro off his game. I mean, Super Astro Jr. competes in Lucha Libre, where it's basically straight up. You go and you fight in Lucha Libre, whereas Rey Rosas is more of an American-style minded wrestler who likes to use mental warfare to get the better of his opponents. There you see,
you see the
Super Astro
gymnastics.
Jr. getting the better of Ray right there.
He's showing off some gymnastics himself. Is Super Astro Jr. here, looking limber, looking ready. I feel like Super Astro Jr. maybe took issue with some of the things Rey Rosas said. How could he not, accusing you of only being where you're at because of your father's legacy? It's an incredibly disrespectful claim.
But as you saw in the comments, Super Astro, maybe, well, you don't speak Spanish, so you probably wouldn't understand.
No,
if you read the
I do say that, no.
Okay.
See.
So, but Super Astro Jr. does feel like if you want to get respect, you have to earn it, and he wants to earn that respect. I mean, he's wrestled throughout Mexico, and as I said before he became Super Astro Jr., he wrestled under a different moniker, trying to earn that his spot of where he is in the world of professional wrestling and Lucha Libre.
So whatever you've done in the world of Lucha Libre, whatever you've done in CMLL is more than honorable. It's a big reason why people love Super Astro Jr. as much as they do. But this is Epic Pro here. Right? As much as we respect those previous accomplishments, you need to earn your way to the top of the pecking order. And that's exactly what Rey Rosas seems to be doing. Vintage, gifted, and talented.
Rey Rosas busting out some lucha. And, of course, as I said, Rey Rosas is very prominent in the American style of wrestling, which is more focused on mind games. But Rey Rosas also trained in Lucha Libre. He knows how to get it done. He's spent a lot of his formative years of his career performing on Lucha Libre shows, in Lucha Libre competition.
I liken Rey Rosas in many ways to a chameleon in the sense that he can really adapt to any style. Yes, very cerebral inherently, but he can be a deathmatch wrestler. He can be a strong style wrestler. He can be a Lucha Libre wrestler here, or at least he can try to be, if not for his foot getting torqued.
You know, I don't know if anyone else has noticed this, but he's a lot like Cruz Jericho in a sense. He's very, he can adapt to any style. He knows he's trained under very different styles. And now Rey Rosas, though, going up against Super Astro Jr., Super Astro.
Oh, look at that bridge there. Almost put Super Astro Jr. away, excuse me.
It's all right. Primarily training in Lucha Libre, which is a completely different style from American style wrestling. I mean, Jordan, it's like imagine trying to get a Brazilian jiu-jitsu artist to go up against a judoka, and then the entire time they're trying to play the judoka's game of trying to go for slams and takedowns, when really their strong points are submissions.
I think it's an excellent point you bring up, Andrew. Super Astro Jr. wants to veer things into that fast-paced, that high-octane Lucha Libre style. Rey Rosas wants to slow it down, and that's exactly what you're seeing happening here. Every time that Super Astro Jr. has got momentum going, Rey Rosas has rolled out of the ring. Call it cowardice, call it good strategy, whatever you want to call it. It is the story of this matchup.
I mean, him throwing that chair, I call that fucking rude.
Whoa, drop the F-bomb here. That's how you know he's serious.
Sorry, but you don't disrespect chairs. Don't point at me, motherfucker.
Rey Rosas here disrespecting my broadcast colleague. I suggest he shifts his focus back in the ring towards Super Astro Jr.
That's right. He's not fighting me. I'm not a pro wrestler. He has to focus on Super Astro Jr. Rey would kick my ass anyways.
Yeah, he's kicking Super Astro Jr.'s ass pretty good right about now.
This is very early in the match. You got to wonder, will Super Astro get a counter like he did right
went
there?
For the cover, barely a one count here, and now we're veering into some of that similar Lucha Libre.
Action picking up a little bit.
Fast and furious there. It's hard to tell with Super Astro wearing the mask, but you can read it in his eyes, almost sort of saying, okay.
But here's the thing, Jordan. I've watched Lucha Libre for years. I mean, I'm Mexican and I grew up in L.A. Of course, it's natural.
Sure.
I watch a lot of it. The thing is, you can't tell what the wrestler might be experiencing just trying to look at his face, but you can tell by the body language most of the time. It's a dead giveaway. And I think Ray Rosas is going to be able to read that body language.
This might be a stretch. You want to talk about body language? I think Super Astro Jr. is hurt right now. Well, maybe I spoke too soon.
I guess you were wrong. Super Astro Jr. now going to the ropes. Beautiful Cabrera. Oh, just like his dad. Oh, Ray Rosas cuts off the momentum.
Ray Rosas saying tonight, Super Astro Jr., I'm your poppy. Knee to back. Takes him out.
Ray Rosas with the hold of Super Astro Jr.
Oh, my goodness.
Spine first into that steel. Oh, my God.
Folks, the spine, I don't need to tell you this, one of the most essential parts of the body for day-to-day life, even more so for pro wrestling. And not only did Super Astro Jr. get it drilled into the hardest part of the ring, that post, he also got it suplexed directly into the hardest part of the ring canvas, that apron.
I couldn't hear what Ray Rosas is saying. I'm sure you fans probably could, but Ray Rosas is looking confident right now.
He might have put Super Astro Jr. away here. I can't lie.
Ray Rosas in control, working over the back of Super Astro Jr. Great strategy. Just going after the back, going after the neck, trying to negate that high-flying style that Super Astro Jr. will rely on in this match if he wants to be successful.
And we're going surfing now, Andrew. Hang 10, baby.
Just stretching that back out while holding those toes. They're going for the pin.
Oh, whoa. Super Astro Jr. is so smart to grab that rope here. That's the thing. When you're caught in a submission maneuver like that, all your focus is on enduring that pain. All your focus is on not tapping out. You got to be careful to not get your shoulders caught down on the mat for more than 3 seconds.
Exactly, Jordan. And Ray Rosas is the crafty veteran, gifted and talented. His name and nickname, excuse me, it's a moniker that wasn't given to him. He earned that. Now Ray in total control of Super Astro now in the corner. Looking to send a pillar to post again. He does so.
Yeah, and Ray Rosas is looking very, very comfortable. Taking his time, smile on his face, lands that boot.
That running haluva kick shades
cover
of a former great Mexican wrestler, El Generico.
There's nothing former about him. He tragically died while talking about orphans. While taking care of orphans. I take issue with you saying former great Mexican wrestler. He's a legend, Andrew.
Okay. Well, listen, he was involved in some stuff. I can't really say.
Wow.
Okay.
It looks like Super Astro Jr. feeling a little oozy as he crotches Ray Rosas there. My goodness, the twig and berries in a world of hurt.
That was a random reference. Why would you reference Sami Zayn after we talk about El Generico?
Yeah, who knows, man. Still learning at this commentary stuff.
Right now, Ray Rosas is in trouble. Had his ding-ding in trouble on the top rope.
His ding-ding. Wow.
You never seen that one Eddie Murphy comedy special?
I can't say I have. Right now, Super Astro Jr. not seeing much as he has his eyes dug into by the fingers of Ray Rosas.
I'll send you a link to that bit later tonight.
All right, now Ray Rosas sending Super Astro Jr. back first into his knee. And fans, you might be saying, why didn't he hit that maneuver on the inside? Well, I'll tell you why. There is very little give in a pro wrestling ring. There is absolutely no give on the outside. So not only did Super Astro Jr. get the brunt of that knee, he got the brunt of that knee fully dug into the ground. It hurt that much more. Such smart strategy by Ray Rosas.
That's right, Jordan. And if Ray did that in the ring, there would have been a little bounce on that leg, and it would have alleviated that pain on Super Astro's back just a little bit.
Yep.
But Ray doing it on the outside, it just adds a little more pain.
But now rolling him back in that ring into the cover, shoulders down, no.
And you have to wonder, did Super Astro Jr. have enough time to recover right there? I mean, he kicked out. Ray Rosas probably could have finished him, but going back to work, staying on top of him, very intelligent by Ray
knee
Rosas.
Into back. The back seems to be the target that Ray Rosas has acquired here. And I wonder, is Ray Rosas focusing too much on the fans? We heard it in his comments a little bit earlier on tonight. He doesn't understand what he has to do. He doesn't understand why the people don't like or respect him here. And I wonder if maybe he's fighting that mental game with the people more than he's fighting Super Astro Jr.
And another thing you need to realize, Jordan, Ray Rosas, one of his signature maneuvers, the bed of roses, is a pump handle lung blower, where he just drives the opponent's back right onto the knees. So he's probably looking to set that up looking to finish off Super Astro Jr. Oh, Super Astro!
My God, picture perfect crossbody by Super Astro Jr.
Super Astro Jr. though.
Almost a superhero-esque dodging of that clothesline, and now I think we might be seeing a bird, a plane. No!
Super Astro Jr. shades of his dad. Oh, Tope Suicida!
Oh, like a bullet through the air. That was inhuman, man. Super Astro Jr. is feeling it.
Just like I said, shades of his dad. His dad used to love to set his opponents up with that fake out to follow it up with a dive right after. And you know, Jordan, I guess that old adage is true. What's old is new again. You're seeing some old school stuff coming from Super Astro Jr., but in a new way.
Yeah, Super Astro is timeless here. Well, what is he thinking? Oh, senton there. Off the ropes, into the cover, lateral press, only two. And Super Astro Jr., he can't afford to argue with referee Victor Cuentas here. He can't afford to see red. And I'm not just talking about the poster or the color of the turnbuckles.
I mean, Super Astro Jr., he does have half the experience that Ray Rosas does. He's only been around for 6 years.
But Super Astro Jr. also grew up in a wrestling family.
That is true. That is.
Oh, wow.
It's just like a reverse DDT into an Ace Crusher, it seemed. At least that's how it looked from my point of view. I didn't look at the monitor for that move.
Now, Super Astro Jr. Still getting frustrated, not staying on top of Ray Rosas. Instead, opting to waste precious seconds arguing with the official.
Trying to rally the crowd behind him. Ray able to make a comeback.
Yeah, trying and succeeding. You give a veteran like Ray Rosas those precious seconds here.
Ray with a smash and dash. Now going to the top rope, looking to follow with the lariat. He connects.
Could be it. Super Astro Jr. could be done.
2 count only, though.
Ray Rosas has a chip on his shoulder, man. I have been fortunate enough to call several Ray Rosas matches. I have never seen fire in his eyes like I'm seeing tonight.
Well, Jordan,
something's different.
I got to tell you, I see Ray Rosas every week in various promotions here in SoCal, including Millennium Pro Wrestling. There has been an attitude change as of late and right over the year. But now here at Epic Pro, we're just seeing it more prominent as Super Astro Jr. hits a code red after hitting him with a spinning back kick to the body.
Not enough to put the gifted and talented Ray Rosas away.
Still a great series of maneuvers from Super Astro Jr.
And again, Super Astro Jr. so frustrated. Quite frankly, I don't think he thought that it would take this much to put Ray Rosas away. I think maybe he underestimated him a little bit with how frustrated he's getting in this juncture.
Fans trying to rally behind Super Astro Jr.
Look at this, head-to-head, face-to-face.
Oh.
Ray Rosas has made this one so personal here. These gladiators chopping each other to hell and high water in the center of that squared circle.
Oh, I heard that. I felt that.
I think they heard that one back in Las Vegas. My God.
They're hearing that in Ensenada as well. All throughout the Western Hemisphere.
Forearms back and forth. Ray Rosas able to get the advantage with that jumping knee by Super Astro Jr.
Super Astro had him timed and countered his attack very well.
That Lucha Libre offense coming into play. That spinning back fist by Ray Rosas out of nowhere.
Oh, double clothesline.
And both athletes are down here. I might sound like a broken record. It might sound cliche for me to say, Andrew, but whoever makes it up to their feet first, I think has the match won.
The fans trying to rally behind both wrestlers, enjoying the action here as the count is up to 6, now 7. Ray Rosas looking like he's back to his feet first, using the ropes to help him up.
Oh, when he falls back down here, just so tuckered out, so exhausted. These two have gone to war here tonight, Andrew.
Ray great busted maneuver. Brainbuster gets countered.
Gets countered, and I think it's just too late in the contest. I think Super Astro Jr. is a little too big. I think Ray Rosas is a little too tired here. And if he wasn't tuckered out before, that kick right to the gut will do a great deal of damage. As for that suplex here. Oh!
Three amigos, shades of Eddie Cabrera.
Maybe thinking Donald and the Two Birds, whose names I do not remember from that old Disney flick.
I don't remember it either. But anyway, Jordan,
those were
Ray
also the three
reversal.
Caballeros, not the three amigos here. But nevertheless, Disney films aside.
Ray hits him with the Adios Amigos there. 1, 2.
Might be adios.
It's over. Ray Rosas picks up the win.
Order of the match, Ray Rosas.
Give it up for Super Astro Jr. Second generation. Lucha Libre is in his blood. And believe me, I've been around people and I know that he's fucking got it. Gracias. Gracias, hermano.
Antes que nada, buenas noches,
For me, it's a pleasure today to stay here. For me, it's a pleasure this year represent my country, Mexico City. This year is my best year in my career because I represented my country, the whole country, the world, LA and USA. Thank you everybody, thank you so much. Rosas, thank you. Epic Pro, thank you so much. For me, it's a pleasure today to stay here. And God bless everybody. Thank you so much.
Impassioned words here tonight from both Victor Ray Rosas and his
Now
opponent.
back to the real business. It doesn't matter if it's Lucha Libre style. It doesn't matter if it's a death match. It doesn't matter if it's a tag team match. Ray Rosas delivers each and every time. And the fact that some of you, if not all of you people, do not recognize that is a crime. Because you know what? When I'm gone, you're going to realize how much you needed me. You're going to realize how much you loved me. You're going to realize how good I was. But by then, it'll be too late.
Once again, wrestling fans, the following contest is your main event of the evening. Schedule 1 fall with a 1-hour time limit. Your referee, Scarlett Donovan. Introducing first, standing in the corner to my left, weighing in at 265 pounds, hailing from Whittier, California, Bad Dude Tito! And introducing his opponent, standing in the corner to my far right, weighing in at 219 pounds, hailing from Glasgow, Scotland, the Highlander, Calder, McColl!
The bell rings and it is time for our main event of the evening. Calder McColl, the Highlander, 1-0 here at Epic Pro versus the debuting Bad Dude Tito. And Jordan, what a match this should be. Two very hard-hitting wrestlers. And it should be noted that this is a grudge match, actually. It's a rubber match between two matches they've had in GCW's Bloodsport series and FSW's Natural Born Killer series, where if you're not familiar with those type of matches, they're basically MMA-style type wrestling matches.
Yeah, but this is not an MMA-style wrestling match.
No,
this
it's
is
not.
a classic, good old-fashioned brawl in the middle of that squared circle.
There are no rounds. This cannot be won by knockout or some. Oh, you can't win by submission, but you have to also win by pinfall as well in this matchup. So we see again.
It is Bad Dude Tito's Epic Pro debut, of course, but it is not the first time we've seen a member of the Mighty in action. Of course, Shane Haste alongside Johnnie Robbie, falling to the Brothers Divine a little bit earlier on tonight.
That's right, Tito, a member of TMDK, along with Shane Haste, Jonah.
Tito, of course, hoping to change the Mighty's track record here at Epic Pro in our main event.
But also, you have to remember his tag team partner, Cabrera, one half of the Wolves, and he's got that big win tonight over Adrian Quest. So Tito's probably looking to repeat some of that success here.
Yeah, but he has a tough task ahead of him in the form of McColl. I mean, just a dangerous individual. I went up to McColl earlier. I introduced myself, asked if there was anything that he felt pertinent for me to share on commentary, and this guy just gave me one of the iciest stares I've ever seen. A truly focused, dangerous human being.
He got in a fight with a wolf once.
He's getting in the fight with a wolf zaddy in the form of Bad Dude Tito.
And looking to make it 2-0 against Wolves, but very tough task against Bad Dude Tito.
So not only did he get into a fight with a wolf, he beat a wolf.
He choked it out, and eventually the wolf earned its respect.
Look at that, Tito. We want to talk about the ground wrestling, the immature wrestling that we see in a GCW board sport. It's on full display right now from Tito. Now, often overshadowed by his power, but very impressive.
Now the thing you got to realize, Jordan, these are both Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioners.
Yes.
Jordan, McColl has more experience in that field than Tito, higher ranked as well. But Tito, he's a slouch, he fights hard, he competes, and he's won tournaments. I mean, McColl has won tournaments for over a decade. So it's not like he's in there with somebody he can't handle.
No disrespect intended whatsoever, but this is no jiu-jitsu tournament. This is professional wrestling. This is Epic Pro Wrestling's no one left to blame main event here. It all comes down to this, all the marks.
Also be noted, Calder McColl, a former MMA fighter. So he's got a fighter's background. He has a pedigree of someone who can scrap, which makes him perfect for professional wrestling, and it's translated well for him.
And look at this, Bad Dude Tito. Trying to get a hand.
Past the guard right now of Calder McColl. Excuse me, Jordan.
Oh, guard wheeling out of the way. That's one way to do
pass
it.
Right there.
And look at McColl.
That would have got him about 2 points in the tournament. Now Calder McColl looking to get some points of his own.
Yeah,
but there's no points in this.
No.
The only points that matter is the 1, 2, 3 that comes down from the referee's hand when the opponent's shoulders are on the mat.
Or the tap out.
Or the tap out, or the count out, or the disqualification. But we prefer to see pinfalls and submissions.
Bad Dude Tito here. Discretion, the better part of valor. Maybe taking a second to reevaluate things here.
Now, I've mentioned this twice already, Jordan. A mad fighter is a bad fighter. That's the old adage, and it's true. You get a fighter off his mental game, you get him angry, you get him upset, he's going to want to rush in. And when he rushes in, he's going to make mistakes. And when he makes mistakes, that's when the person playing the mind games can capitalize. And Tito right now playing those mind games on Calder. But you also have to remember, Calder McColl, he's been in fights in every form of combat sport you can think of. From striking to grappling to mixed martial arts to professional wrestling.
You're grappling right now.
He's done it all, and he grew up in the tough streets of Glasgow, Scotland. So he's a scrapper. He's a fighter. He's probably the toughest man we have in the locker room right now. But Tito, he's game. He's from the streets of Los Angeles. He's been in street fights his entire life. He recently fought Okada as well. So Tito's no slouch. Two of the toughest men going at it here in the ring at Epic Pro. No one left to blame in the main event.
Tito's got him down. McColl got to be careful to not let those shoulders get down to the mat here.
Just look at that neck strength of Calder, just being able to bridge up. Trying to.
Does have a very thick neck. It's true.
You can see he works out a lot. He's a personal trainer.
Yeah, but
coaches jiu-jitsu as well.
I mean, look at Bad Dude Tito. He too is cut up from the butt up here.
Oh. Beautiful world of sports style wrestling from Calder McColl.
Look at this, rolls him up.
Johnnie Saint.
A hell of a lot bigger than Johnnie Saint, I will say. And Bad Dude Tito here looks a little flustered, saying, well, maybe, as you mentioned, wrestled Okada, recently returned from a tour of Japan, recently made his GCW debut alongside tag team partner Cabrera. I don't know, maybe underestimated Calder McColl a little bit.
Quick correction, Jordan. He's actually been in GCW about a year ago, I believe.
As part of LA Fights, but
no, he was on the Vegas show.
He's California GCW debut, I should specify, over at the Ukrainian Cultural Center. We're not at the UCC tonight, folks. We're in Cudahy.
Tito.
Yeah, I was thinking rolling him up. Yes. No.
He likes to get that move into the toe hold right there, the standing toe hold. And you see Jordan, he's got that left arm right around the ankle, and he's using his right hand to twist the toes of Calder McColl to get that leverage.
Yeah, but McColl able to edge towards the ropes and has no escape except a literal escape to the outside, as Tito did needed to take that second to recuperate.
But while you, as you can see on our screen, Jordan, I have to point out that working on the ankle, twisting the toes also affects the knee. When you go for a move that's known in jiu-jitsu as the heel hook, which is basically when you take a man's foot, put his toes under your armpit, and you grab his heel with your forearm, and you twist it. You think you're going after the ankle, but really you're destroying his knee. You're basically destroying his entire leg. It looks like that's what Tito sort of did right there. As you can see, Calder kind of favoring the leg.
Yeah, favoring the leg even more so after it got set into the hardest part of that ring canvas by bad dude Tito.
I would say the hardest part of the ring.
You want to talk about hard? That chop hit like a ton of bricks.
Tito possibly looking for it again.
He's not done.
Oh! Now that's 250 pounds of muscle behind that chop, Jordan. Imagine if you got hit with like a 250-pound, 90-mile-per-hour fastball on your chest. That's basically what it's like right
Yeah,
there.
it would hurt like hell. Calder McColl in a world of hurt right now. But I'll tell you what, if there's anyone who can fight back from it, it is McColl.
Tito.
Oh! Well, as invigorating as it was, maybe took a few seconds too long, rallying the crowd up with that bad dude war cry, getting flapjacked throat first into that top rope, and McColl follows up.
The big slingshot elbow onto Tito. Tito's down. Calder McColl picking up the momentum. And I feel like this has been the story of the show tonight. Every match has been very back and forth. Excuse me. As I was saying, every match has been very back and forth. No wrestler has been able to mount enough momentum to really gain so much control over their opponent. And we're seeing that right now. Calder McColl just a few moments ago was in trouble, but now he's in total control of Tito, working over his legs, giving him a receipt of sorts.
Well, that's the thing about McColl here. I mean, he is just so dominant here.
Oh, Jordan, I hate to cut you off, but that position right there, the way Jordan had Tito's leg, he had his knee between his crotch and then just pulled it up. Ooh.
Oh, that right there, yeah.
Just like that.
Wow, I mean, McColl is just a dangerous human being. Beyond being strong, beyond being experienced. This guy just knows how to dissect you as he goes to the cover. Lateral press, only a 2 count.
Sometimes I feel like, let's say there is a God, for argument's sake, and they created their ideal human fighting machine. I feel like it would be Calder McColl. But Tito, though, fighting back, looking for that jumping insecurity, misses. Gets hit with a knee to the face from Calder.
Yeah, that kick did not miss. And the fans none too pleased with Calder McColl here. He's none too pleased with them. Again, McColl not here to make friends. He's here to get victories. He's here to pin and or tap out the bad dude.
And of course, Tito, hometown favorite from Whittier, California, not that far from here. As I was saying, hometown favorite, the fans are going to be behind him. Calder McColl lives in Vegas, from Glasgow, Scotland. And of course, at the last show, he didn't win anyone over with his antics against Diego Valens. And I should mention, he had a pretty impressive showing against Diego Valens. But now he's in the ring with someone twice as big as Diego. But at the same time, Calder McColl holding his own.
Holding his own and holding both legs of bad dude Tito, just drilling the knees into the canvas. My God, that was sick, Andrew.
I could feel that in my... Jordan, I have a messed up MCL in my right knee, and I can feel that.
You are just beat up, man.
I used to do jiu-jitsu. It sucked. I mean, I loved it, but it sucked on my body.
Calder McColl still does jiu-jitsu, and he's proven that right now against bad dude Tito.
And it takes a different breed of person to do jiu-jitsu, because you're training each and every single night. You're just fighting. You're going 100%. And these two are showing how tough they are.
These two going 110%. That forearm might have taken Calder McColl down.
I was going to say, Tito looks like he caught him flush on the jaw. Tito now possibly going for 3 amigos?
Thinking for that 3 amigos again. Thinking for Donald Duck and the 2 birds once again.
Shades of the late, great Eddie Guerrero, who passed away 18 years ago this weekend, Jordan.
R.I.P. to a legend. Gone but never forgotten. Viva la Raza! And look at Calder McColl catching the foot of Tito into the dragon screw leg whip.
Great job by Calder McColl scouting Tito's attack. I don't know if you heard that, Jordan, but it sounded like Tito let out a really loud whimper.
Yeah, Tito is a big, strong guy, but when you get hit with offense like this from a guy like Calder McColl, you're going to be hurting. It's as simple as that. I don't care how big you are. These moves hurt like hell.
I mean, I've seen Tito wrestle for years, Calder. I've seen him even before he was the bad dude. I remember when he was the American Zero back in the 2000s, before he took a sabbatical from wrestling. I've never seen him in a position like this where he whimpers in pain, and now he's down on the mat. Just letting Calder get the, I'm not saying letting Calder get the better of him, as Calder going for a figure 4 on the ring.
No. Oh, Jesus. Look at the torque there. You're going to break the guy's legs. Come on. Scarlett, get some control here.
Scarlett calling for the break of the whole.
Unreal. Favoritism, nationalism.
It's a great strategy, but it's sick. This guy is some type of animal. He's more fighting machine than he is human with moves like that. Oh, my God. But, Andrew, it's a good point. It's what you need to put away a guy like bad dude Tito.
Calder McColl now working over the hands of Tito, trying to, like, make sure, I guess his fingers can't, like, work to apply any submission holds, get a proper grip, and even to throw suplexes as well. But Tito fighting back now. Calder with a European uppercut rocks Tito.
Yeah, no suplexes being thrown, but hands certainly are back and forth. And again, every time that bad dude Tito gets some measure of offense going, every time he gets some type of advantage, Calder there to cut him off almost immediately.
Tito looking to catch Calder, but Calder caught him. It hits him with a back elbow in the corner.
Yeah, I know Tito's named the bad dude, but Calder more than earning that nickname for himself right about now.
The Highlander, of course, Calder McColl looking to go high right now, has Tito perched up on the top rope.
Oh, my God. The shot's so precise, so decisive.
I mean, that's over 475 pounds there on the ropes.
Thinking superplex here onto bad dude Tito. That is a lot of humanity coming down from the top.
Oh, but Tito fighting him off, sends Calder to the mat.
Headbutting him for everything he's worth. I might have concussed himself in the process, but he doesn't care. It's the main event of no one left to blame. Tito or Calder will win this match by any means necessary.
Tito, neck, a blockbuster.
Whoa, neck first into that canvas.
But Tito's down as well. You have to wonder how much that took out of him.
Yeah, I think his block was busted, is safe to say.
Now the fans trying to rally behind Tito. Scarlett Donovan up to 3 now.
I mean, no one wants to see a match like this. Between these two ferocious warriors in our main event, no one wants to see a match like this end in double countout.
Well, looks like it's not going to happen as Tito and Calder both getting back to their feet. Calder back up first.
And look at these guys physically. The sweat dripping from their bodies, the redness from these chops and these shots. These guys are beaten, battered, and bruised. Still they fight. Oh! Big crossbody, standing variation from bad dude Tito into the rope. Sends all of his body weight into that uppercut here.
Yeah, Tito just going right after him now, delivering a violence party.
It's not a party that I'd like to attend. Oh my God, right to the neck of bad dude Tito.
Oh, but Tito, oh!
Super kick and Saguri combo there.
And that was the fastest I've ever seen him hit that combo right there. I've seen him hit it many times, but Tito just instantly.
Oh my God!
That deadlift German suplex, dropping Calder right on his neck.
Spiking him directly onto that neck, Andrew.
Picks him up with a thunder bomb.
Bad dude bomb, both legs hooked, deep cover, but only a 2 count.
Yeah, I have to say, I wonder if Tito made the right move, right decision trying to pin him in that position, because Calder McColl, you noticed, he was able to roll back easier on the kick out.
Well, I mean, you mentioned McColl has that advantage experience-wise in the mixed martial art jiu-jitsu realm. You got to think maybe that's serving him well against bad dude Tito in this later juncture.
He's also got a long background as a professional wrestler as well. So.
Yeah, but right now, maybe taking a long trip down to the canvas here. Tito thinking F5, but McColl able to roll him up into a small package. No.
2 count only, says referee Scarlett Donovan. Beautiful spinning back kick. Oh, Tito counters.
Beautiful super kick there.
The action just going back and forth in this main event.
Neither of these men can afford to lose. This is our main event. McColl, undefeated Epic Pro. Bad dude Tito at the top of his game as a professional wrestler. Fresh off that tour of New Japan, but something has to give, Andrew.
Calder McColl with all the momentum in the world right now. Going to the top rope.
All the momentum and 2 middle fingers.
I got to say, Calder McColl is not afraid to fly.
Oh!
CM5.
Cross body leg hooked.
2 count only.
That's got to be 3.
It looked like 2. It looked like Tito had it up on my monitor.
Wow.
I mean, I was watching the monitor during the count because I couldn't see from my vantage point here in person.
No disrespect whatsoever to referee Scarlett Donovan, but that was about as close as a count as I've ever seen.
I mean, she got it right. I mean, that's why we have her here. She makes the right calls.
She certainly does here. Calder McColl, none too pleased with the call, but staying directly on top of bad dude Tito.
Possibly looking to set him up for a moonsault. He has a really nice springboard moonsault from the corner.
And that's the thing about McColl here. You know that his amateur background is well documented, but he can fly with the best of them. Moon, salted, and peppered. Leg hooked, but Tito kicks out.
And that's the thing about Calder. He's a hybrid wrestler. He can take it to the ground. He can take it to the air. He can stand and trade, but now.
I mean, that's all well and good, Andrew, but Tito kicked out.
As I was saying, Tito kicked out, and Tito's just proven that he can hang with Calder.
Wow. Well, look, Calder McColl can hardly believe it. Neither can I. Telling our referee Scarlett Donovan to shut up. You got to be careful with that kind of disrespect.
Calder McColl, not exactly the most respectful person here in Epic Pro, but he, like I said, he is the toughest. He's not someone I want to get, who I want on my bats.
He was thinking Tiger Driver, but bad dude Tito reversed it, but only a 2 count.
Oh, Calder McColl rolls over to hang on, trying to hold on to Tito. Picks him up in the fireman's carry. Tito fights out of it.
Look at the strength. Bad dude Tito is one of the biggest men I have ever called a professional wrestling match for. And Calder McColl picked him up like he was a sack of potatoes.
For the Irish whip, Tito reverses, picks him up.
F5!
This could be it.
Gotta be it. It's academic, Andrew. It's academic.
It's over. Bad dude Tito picks up the win.